Hello and welcome. My name is Peter Magana. I am one of the financial aid counselors here at the Office of Financial and Scholarships at Cal State Fullerton. And today we'll be discussing the process of creating an FSA ID account for those students who are FAFSA recipients. An overview of what this video will be discussing is what is an FSA ID, who needs an FSA ID, and lastly, step-by-step instructions for creating an FSA ID account. What is an FSA ID? The FSA ID is a student account that is used by students, parents, and borrowers to log into the U.S. Department of Education websites such as studentaid.gov, electronically sign documents and applications. You will use the FSA ID account every year to submit the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA, at studentaid.gov, to receive and review federal student loan information, to complete important requirements such as completing the loan entrance counseling and signing a master promissory note for any federal student loan. Now, do my parents need an FSA ID? If you are a dependent student, then your parent will need a FSA ID account in order to sign your FAFSA electronically. If you are not sure if you're considered a dependent student for the FAFSA, visit studentaid.gov/apply for aid/FAFSA/filling out/dependency to see if you are considered a dependent or independent student. Please note all FAFSA contributors must have their own FSA ID account. Parents must create their own FSA ID account and cannot share the same one with their student. All FSA ID contributors must have their own email address when creating an FSA ID account, meaning you cannot use the same email address for FSA ID purposes. Now we will get into creating an FSA ID. To start off, visit studentaid.gov/FSAID/create-account/launch, which will take you to this page here. Click on Get Started button to begin the process. You will need a valid social security number, phone number, and/or email address in order to begin the process. Our first step into creating an FSA ID account will be to enter our personal information. Here you will be asked to enter your first name, middle initial, last name, date of birth, and social security number. Students must have a valid social security number when creating an FSA ID account. Please make sure your social security number, date of birth, first and last name match what's on your social security card. Do not use any preferred first names or nicknames. Once you have entered your information here, exactly how it matches on your social security card, we can move on to step 2. Step 2 will ask us for account information. Here we'll be required to create a username, enter our email address, confirm our email address, create a password, and confirm our password. Each FSA ID account must have a unique email address, meaning students, parents, and/or spouses cannot use the same email address. You must have access to this email account. It's helpful if you use a personal email account and not use any school or work-related email addresses. Do not include personal information such as date of birth or name when creating your username. Once you have completed this step, we can move on to step 3. Step 3 consists of our contact information. Here we'll be asked to enter our permanent address, city, state, and zip code. When entering permanent address, enter where you are currently residing. It will also ask us to enter our mobile phone number. This also must be unique and cannot be associated to any other FSA ID accounts. Once you have confirmed the information you have entered, such as permanent address and mobile phone number, you can also provide an alternative number if needed for account recovery purposes. Step 4 consists of our communication preferences. You have the option of selecting by email or by post mail. It is highly suggested to click by email to get notifications regarding your FSA ID account as soon as possible. There are also other communications such as text messages under optional communications. Here we will also be asked how we will want to receive these communications for our language preference. Once you have selected your communication preferences, we can move on to step number 5. Step number 5 will consist of answering some challenging questions. Answering your challenging questions will allow you to unlock your account or reset your username and password if needed. To get started on these questions, select a question from the drop-down menu, then enter your answer. It is highly suggested to make note of these answers so you'll be able to recover your account if needed. There are a total of 4 questions you have to answer in order to complete your FSA ID account. And lastly, it is to confirm and verify. Review the information you have entered. If you need to make any corrections, use the previous button to make those corrections. Review and agree to the terms and conditions of using your FSA ID account. Social Security Administration will take about 3 days to verify the information you have provided. Until your information is verified, you won't have access to certain actions, such as correcting your FAFSA application, submitting a renewal FAFSA application, or signing a master promissory note. And this concludes our tutorial for completing and creating an FSA ID account. Thank you for watching. If you do have additional questions, our contact information is posted here. Thank you.